Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. A little bit late with this one. I meant to do this way earlier today, but I've explained this before. As a YouTuber, I do upload a lot. You guys know about me, man. Pumping out these uploads like crazy. But occasionally, there's just some days where I don't have it. That's the best way to explain it. But we're still here for Bardock, Goat Dock. So this is a free-to-play character, right? We're able to grind him from the quest mode. I would say he seems to me to be potentially very good. Remember, we could tell just by his stats right here that he is going to be an LR. I do want to point out as well, let's quickly show his build. Right now, Bardock doesn't have any defensive mechanics whatsoever. So, I mean, I would encourage dodge because otherwise, he has nothing against these big bosses. He's food to the bosses. But, I mean, he's going to get another awakening into LR. So, when he gets his awakening into LR, with looking how good his kit is right now, this Bardock, I think, could be really good. Seriously. He like, some of these free-to-play characters lately, Dokkan has decided, like, they've realized, like, right, they're running 6-unit teams plus the friend lead. It's okay if free-to-play characters on some of these teams are actually good. It's not going to hurt the game. Oh my god, they realized. Oh yeah, whoa. Now, in terms of the equips, you see the ones I went with. In my opinion, those stat equips are just way too good to ignore. I feel you got to do it, man. It's just way too good. So it's these 3 stages. Like, if we would take a look at what's available here, I mean, there is a lot of good stuff that could fit various players' playstyles. You know, I like that they, you know, there's a, you know, defense and crit. They've got, like, a dodge and attack, I think. Like, you know, like they did a good job, like, giving a lot of options for different playstyles and stuff like that. But I would heavily encourage these ones. The ones that are going to give you the monster look at this, dude. 1,500 attack, 1,500 defense. And then the best silver one, I think, is 1,000 attack and defense. And then I believe the best bronze one is going to be 500 attack and defense. It's so much overall stats you're going to get from using all of them. So, again, I would just kind of, like, really, really encourage players to get these on. Let's test out and see what Bardock is going to look like. I mean, he has a great, like, skeleton of what his LR kit is going to look like. You know, potentially looking pretty good. Let's just hope. Let's hope that that next awakening he gets is going to give him what he needs. I mean, it's... let's look at what these stats look like that he's putting up and then see, you know, what he might need when he becomes an LR. You know, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Again, free-to-play character, not a bad animation right there. So that's, you know, the LR Broly and Trunks, I do enjoy their active skill. And then Bardock, not really too bad. Oh, God, these rotations. What the hell? All right, let's just start out by taking a look at one thing right here. And that is, not his kit, but his 200% leaders. This is a problem for Bardock. His 200% leaders are horrible. Vegeta is good, and Broly, of course, is good as well. But, like, they're not... like, okay, so Broly just is running a completely different kind of team than really what we're doing with Bardock here. Vegeta would be perfect. But, I mean, this guy, I mean, he's buffing Superclass right there. We need Superclass right there. All allies need to be Superclass right here, right? Like, when there's a lot of restrictions like that, it just gets to the point where I'm not even going to run Tech Vegeta, right? Like, for this Bardock showcase. Because it's like, it would be very difficult, especially if we're running double Tech Vegeta, to keep both Vegetas away from Bardock. When, I mean, he's definitely going to want those additionals right there. So, this is a concern. I mean, I ran Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. They're probably the best there. I mean, we probably could have come up with some setup with Boo, but again, we'd still be running a lot of villains over there. So Bardock doesn't have great 200% leaders at the moment. If we look at his categories, I mean, we could get Bardock onto some other teams, I'm sure. Miraculous Awakening isn't that a leader recently? Yeah, Beast. We could, I guess, throw him on Beast Gohan's team. We could do that, but I mean, at least for the start of this video, I really would prefer to have Bardock with a 200% leader skill buff up, right? Now, we did have Goku, Gohan, and Trunks last turn, so Bardock is buffed. He has their support up to 19. Yeah, that's his issue right there. Oh, God, dude. It's... He does get 50% defense when performing a super attack. And then he gets 30% defense with every super attack effect. That's... Bro. He can't. All I could say, kind of like speechless, like his defense is so bad. All I could say is he is not going to be able to do it, which is anything, right? It's, you know, we're running a Cyberman out here. Now, obviously, he still has another Awakening coming, so he's only at 6 links for now. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Pride, Shattering the Limit. He probably really does want to be run with either, like, another Bardock or maybe, like, a Tora or something like that. Like, this Bardock, you know, would have went hard if he would have came out, like, when Tech Dokkan Fest Bardock came out. And, like, you know, there was the Int Tora banner unit, and Fasha was still fairly recent. Like, that would have been a good time for this guy right here. And, yeah, there are no relevant Bardocks in the game, really, besides this guy. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. What the hell? Bardock is completely dead right now. Damn. He really is. There's nothing, dude. That EZA, like the AGL EZA character, like, yeah, he's a loser, man. All right, let's see. At any point in this fight, if Bardock gets supered, I mean, we're just cooked. It's just over. It's over. I do have all... I made sure I grinded, you know, the equips. Like, we have the best equips. I mean, I did show it when we looked at his build earlier. So I've got the best equips on Bardock for all the extra stats, which is nice. But, I mean, things... You know, we've got a little bit of a dodge build on him, which could be good. 2.5. Yeah. Not what I would consider super good right there. All right, there's an additional normal, sure. That was a 70% we failed. Okay, then there's this one. This is a high chance that we succeeded on, which is good. Hidden Potential System. I think that's what this is right here. Hidden Potential System additional super, nice. Perfect, okay, cool. Now, every one of those, double digits, okay. Every one of those supers he does stack attack, actually. He does. Right now, there's not much of a point to that. I mean, maybe that could give him a little bit of extra damage, but I don't know. I mean, maybe when he's an LR, he'll get an attack active skill. I mean, maybe I'm really thinking the world of what is still a free-to-play character. I mean, let's, you know, I like his kit. Like, I think, like, he's got a kit here that could lead to a very good LR. You know, the attack stacking, like, what is the purpose of it? I'm not super sure what the purpose of his attack stacking is. Oh, wait, did I say he gets 50% defense on a super attack effect? So he stacks 30% attack, 50% defense. He does actually lower attack, too. So it's like he has, like, a fairly solid super attack effect. 30% attack stack, 50% defense for one turn, and a debuff? I'll take it, man. That's not bad. Alright, so we did take some damage. Damn, and I'm going to have to get a lot of these gone. I guess we could just float Gogeta. No, we're going to have both. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, well, I wanted that healing, but, you know, it is what it is. Damn, okay, we took a little bit more damage than I'd like. We should be able to get above that 70% threshold, hopefully. Be able to transform to Tech Gogeta. I haven't really encountered issues with like Tech Gogeta being locked into base because of the HP, but I don't want to pretend that it can't happen. I mean, what's the thing about HP conditions? Inconsistent. All right, this will be a good turn for Bardock right here. We will be able to kind of hide Bardock a little bit as well. No attacks aimed at him. I am not mad about that whatsoever. This is actually fairly good luck here, huh? Sure, we'll take that. We do need to get this guy at least some orbs. Let's do that. Let's go for Piccolo. I just want to get rid of the one enemy that could really just disintegrate Bardock. I mean, again, remember, Bardock has no defensive mechanics whatsoever. So, like, we don't want him getting hit by a type disadvantage boss here. Yeah, I'm not sure. They got to give him, like, some guard, dodge, damage reduction. They got to give him something. You have to. Like, a Dokkan Fest LR could come out nowadays who is just, like, all stats, right? Like Mid Junior in 2023 as just a stat monster worked. People try and rewrite history about him a little bit now. I've seen it recently. But, like, no, Mid Junior was very dominant in 2023. I'm not gonna, like, people are not gonna try and rewrite that shit. Like, Mid Junior was really good, dude. Okay. Normal. God damn it. Okay. I mean, remember, those could be attack stacks, so we at least could see his damage, you know, slowly go up. But, I mean, like, you know, again, for, like, a stat monster to work with how strong the bosses are nowadays, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm, like, they gotta be so crazy. They would have to be so damn nuts. Oh, whoops, I was too busy talking. I meant to, whoops. You guys saw what that was intended to be. All right, well, hopefully the orb changing is not worse when I reset here. Whoops. All right, well, the orb changing actually worked out very well in our favor, although we were going to be above 70% anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was kind of like blabbering away, and I just had the wrong, you know, Super Saiyan trio character in the first slot right there while blabbering away. I kind of want to play this animation. Why? I don't know. I just do.
俺は悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。
Alright, so we have got the Scouter up. That could actually really help us with Bardock. I still would like to prioritize trying to get rid of Piccolo, you know, type disadvantage boss, but we should be good right there. Wait. It's Gohan. They can take a super from Gohan. Yeah, they're not going down to Gohan, dude. No. No. If it was Vegeta, I would reset and put Gogeta in the last slot. Like if because Vegeta hits hard. Like well, not compared to like Goku and Frieza or something like that, but like Vegeta's enough to dent a character that like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. They're a 2023 character, right? Like I'm not gonna put them in front of Vegeta's attack. No way, not happening. But Gohan's gonna do a lot less damage. He'll probably still damage them, but like you know we'll be fine. For the rest of the fight, I mean, these four can't sneak up on us now that we have Super Gogeta out. And then we'll get a couple of more turns and see Bardock kind of, like, continue to stack up and stuff like that. I guess there's not really too much more to talk about. Well, I haven't really gone over a lot of his kit in depth, have I? Remember, he is a support-type character. So I think, like I've kind of talked, like, positively about him while he's shooting up, like, 2 million attack stats and he has 200k defense that we visibly see. Although, obviously, it's a lot better after he's attacking and stuff like that. But he's also a support-type character. I look very favorably on support-type characters that can handle difficult content and be run in difficult content. I you know, look at them very favorably. So, if Bardock, you know, once he becomes an LR, is able to handle business, that could be pretty good. I don't know what, like, I don't know, maybe since he already has the superclass restrictions and the support and stuff like that, maybe something like if there's 6 superclass allies on the team he's guarding or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. I know someone would say, well, we wouldn't want it to be, yeah, no, I know, we wouldn't want it to be restricted, but, like, that's, like, a little bit more realistic. Is this the friend, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks? Oh, double digits right there. Okay, not bad. I expected them to take maybe, like, 200 or something like that. Maybe I do look, I mean, they're more of an offensive character, but I probably don't give them enough respect. Alright, well, so when we're running Bardock all the time, it's not always going to look like this. This is actually insane that this happened back-to-back turns, by the way. Like, all these like, there's a lot of attacks between the four of them. I mean, I know Piccolo's dead, but still. Pretty crazy. Alright. Let's just keep going. Let's see Bardock kind of, like, stack up and stuff like that. And kind of see, like, what his damage is going to look like as we kind of, like, build him up. Certainly, I'm not really going too crazy about what we're seeing from him, just, like, stats-wise. But remember, he gives Superclass allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense. And then he also gives Time Traveler category allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense. The problem is that, like, it's not really, like, at the moment, I mean, last year, Broly and Trunks, like, they became an LR in December, so maybe that's when Bardock is going to become an LR. Maybe what we should look for, 318, Saiyan Day. 3.18 million. Oh, shit, that's crazy. There you go. Can you please super, dude? God damn it, man. God, the shittiest part about doing showcases for characters that kind of want an additional super is, ding, 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 I have very bad luck forever, apparently. It's literally like a blood curse I have on me, where we're gonna have terrible additional luck, but we'll dodge a lot of super attacks. I guess I'm, like, blood tied to, like, dodge being good for me, but additional not being good. Like, you guys have eyeballs. You see what the fuck is happening on the screen, right? How dodge is always way more, I'm just speaking for myself. For myself, dodge is 1,000 times more consistent than additional is in, like, every situation for me. I can't explain it. I have bad additional luck. God damn it. You know, I kind of want to pop the family Kamehameha. We're not going to one-shot Vegeta. Would we? I kind of want to play it. I know we're here for Bardock. Like, I got that. But I'm like, I really want to play it. So I'm gonna play it. I want to play it. I do. That is a lot of damage. We can get away with running Bardock in slot 1 right here, because remember, we do have Gogeta's Scouter up for us. So we'll do that. Yeah, Bardock not really looking too crazy throughout most of this video so far. So we'll see what that LR is going to look like. Oh, again, let me just quickly talk about some of the stuff he's doing. So, I mean, he does have his intro, and then we get the additional 70% chance to be a super for 4 turns. If there's another 4 superclass allies on the team, 100% attack and defense start a turn. Superclass allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense. Time Traveler category ally 1 key, 20% attack and defense. And hang on, this is Time Traveler right here. It is a bit of a bummer, a mess, something we could say. It, like, if they're gonna give us a Time Traveler category character, and he's a Time Traveler support character, and specifically super class, or this would work if it was a villain that wanted to be extreme class, that kind of sucks ass. Because one of the strengths of the Time Traveler team is, like, it's just so massive. You have so many characters on here. So it really does hurt, kind of like, you know, the fact that it's like a Time Traveler support when, you know, half of the category is, like, not really available. So that's a little bit of a bummer right there for sure. He gets 100% attack when there's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy, so we gotta go do fight a Frieza for that. Or, I guess, a Cool or something. Medium chance to crit. He has an additional attack that has a high chance to be a super if all allies are super class. 50% attack and events on super attack, and then he gets a 50% attack and 50% crit if HP is 50% or less. Yeah, he hasn't looked the craziest for sure. I think we'll probably do like this turn right here. And then, oh, okay, well, yeah. And then we'll hop on over to a Wicked Bloodline fight, you know, just so we could see him get that extra 100% attack against a Wicked Bloodline enemy. I guess, I mean, well, I was going to say it could be useful maybe against, like, the EX missions for Red Zone Frieza, but, like, the mission that's tough is Planet Namek Saga specifically, which obviously Bardock is not, so, yeah, a little bit of a bummer there. All right, yeah, let's head over and, you know, fight a Frieza, see how that looks. All right, guys, on second thought, let's get this turn right here, because what we can see is more stacking for our boy Bardock. I wonder, will Gohan be able to live this? I'm not sure. Let's see. 3.49 Bardock gets up to. Yeah, you see how insignificant those attack stacks are? Oh my god, here we go. Additional normal. Additional normal. That's a hit of potential system. Additional normal right there. Yup, additional normal, additional normal, additional normal. Stop me if you've heard that before. Oh my god, no way, dude. Yeah, never seen that, ever. Oh, Gohan will probably just kill. Yeah, he's out of here. All right, let's go to a Wicked Bloodline enemy. All right, figure we might as well get that intro in again, right? No reason not to. All right, we could use Gohan defensively again. One thing I really love about the Family Kamehameha unit, right? We just go into the standby, and then we have a, you know, very strong defensive slot 1, which will help us out quite a bit. The Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, funny enough, I mean, even as a, you know, World Tour free-to-play character, the Metal Cooler Core fight from a couple of years ago was smacking him up. That's crazy. All right, let's see what Bardock looks like. So on this turn, oh wait, damn, were we below 50%? We might have been. I think we were below 50%, right? So that's good. Because remember, Bardock has 2 extra abilities we'll have up right here. There's the 100% attack against a Wicked Bloodline enemy, but then also the 50% attack and the 50% crit when HP is 50% or less. Although it might only be up at the moment his HP is 50% or less, huh? Okay. All right, sure. A lot of crits right there. Hopefully there's not a... Okay. Well, is this... Oh, double digits. Again, Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman took 350 or something like that. Not bad right there. Okay. I mean, well... I mean, I'll take the double-digit tanking, of course, but obviously the, whatchamacallit, the like, the 4 million attack stats and stuff aren't too crazy. But remember, he is supporting as well. Well, I guess I see why I probably shouldn't have done this fight. God damn it, dude. You gotta... Okay. Alright, oh, let's do the Metal Cooler Core fight for the one time. Well, we're sealed. Let me guess, is he gonna super Bardock too? God damn it. Well, I mean, at least we did see Bardock with the attack, though. Bro, you're shitting me, man. He seals a Bardock? Come on. Come on. What is this? At least we did see Bardock with, like, you know, a lot of his abilities up and stuff like that. I mean, I guess we could just go ahead and wrap it up. I mean, I did want to show, you know, that part of his passive up as well, where we were able to have the extra attack buff against a Wicked Bloodline enemy. You know, so we've kind of seen what it is Bardock can do. I mean, that's without him being able to super attack. Obviously, he's going to take a ton of damage, right? We'll see what Bardock's going to look like once he becomes an LR. Obviously, that's going to be a huge, massive difference, again, once he is an LR. Alright, guys, so there was the Bardock, the future LR. Right now, he's obviously not good, right? Like the numbers we saw, no defensive mechanics, stuff like that. Like, he is, like, truly terrible right now. But if we look at him under the context of, you know, what an LR of him is potentially going to look like, that's where we have a good skeleton ready to go. But they do got to give him a lot more. He needs a lot more to be really good, to be fair. So this is the outcome of repeated tragedy. The outcome of repeated tragedy, Super Saiyan Bardock. Leader skill, time travelers, category key 2 and 50% of stats. Passive skill, care for comrades. So he activates his intro and gets an additional that has a 70% chance to be a super for 4 turns from his first appearance if there's another 4 superclass allies on the team. He gets 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gives superclass allies 1 key, 20% attack and defense. Then time traveler category allies 1 key and 20% attack and defense. Now, I did go over it. I mean, kind of a unfortunate thing where it's like, you know, he is a time traveler character, which could be interesting because of how big the roster is. Lots of superclass characters, lots of extreme class characters. But the way he's structured, you want to pretty much just fill him up with superclass units, which is a bit of an issue, right? It's unfortunate. Yeah. He gets 100% attack if there's a Wicked Bloodline category enemy. He has a 30% chance to crit, medium chance. He gets an additional that has a high chance to be a super, 50%, when all allies attacking in the turn are superclass. He gets 50% attack and defense on super attack, and then he gets an additional 50% attack and 50% chance to crit if HP is 50% or less. His super attack is the Furious Bites, where he stacks attack. It's a 30% attack stack right here. He gets 50% defense 1 turn, and then he lowers enemy attack, and then obviously does supreme damage. So it is a pretty good super attack effect. I mean, we'll see. I mean, what could really help him if he was an LR? Well, I mean, maybe they could buff this to 50% and buff this to 100%. What about that? That'd be pretty crazy. Massively raises defense for 1 turn would be nice. Links are Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Pride, and Shouting Limit. And then, you know, we assume as an LR, he would just get Legendary Power as his 7th link. And then his 12 key multiplier, 140%. Here's his 200% leaders, which we went over earlier on. Unfortunately, a lot of villain characters here, which doesn't mesh well with him wanting the team full of basically superclass allies, right? Because this right here, you're going to want this up. Right, and he needs a full rotation of superclass characters, so there's that. Those are his 200% leaders. Here's his best linking partners. There's basically like no other good characters in here whatsoever, unfortunately, right? Like these characters are all like done. Yeah, and then Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Team Bardock, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Pride, Shouting Limit. So there's that. Then finally, Bardock has a ton of categories. Super Saiyan Bardock, right? He's got a lot. And some categories that do need buffs as well. So here's Time Travelers, which obviously he supports. He's also over here on the low-class Warrior category. Is he the only Super Saiyan on here? He is, right? Yeah. Yeah, but this Bardock is the only Super Saiyan who's on the category. That's interesting. Okay. Then, Bardock is also on the Pure Saiyan category team. There's the new Daima characters we just got today. Pretty cool. Then, he's also on the Goku family category team, of course. Then, Bardock is on Team Bardock. Yeah, this is the Team Bardock category. That's good because, again, this is the only Super Saiyan Bardock that's on Team Bardock. Huh, okay. All other Super Saiyan Bardocks aren't on this, right? Including the 2020 Saiyan Day Dokkan Fest character. So, I mean, that's one good thing about this Bardock. Then he's also on the Bond of Parent and Child. Can't wait for this to get a major leader skill, of course. Bardock is also over here on the Resurrected Warrior category team. Sure. Then Bardock is here on the Revenge category team. Always nice to get more, buffs for Revenge. Bardock is also on the Powerful Comeback category. That's what this one is right here. Nice. A lot of missions for that in the past couple of years. Bardock is also on the Storied Figures category. Sure. Then Bardock is on the Super Saiyan category team. So these categories at the bottom, these are probably what he got like once he became a TUR. Super Saiyan. He's also on Exploding Rage as well. Yet another option for that team. That's good. And then finally, he's on Miraculous Awakening. Yeah, yep, Miraculous Awakening. So This Bardock is on so many categories, man. So if they make this guy like really good as a free-to-play character, I mean, having these huge stat increases from his equips, right? Again, 500 attack and defense from bronze, 1,000 attack and defense from silver, 1,500 attack and defense from gold. Like, with all this and a strong LR Awakening, I think this guy could be pretty good. But they gotta follow through, and they have to actually give him... he needs a lot as an LR, to be clear. Right now, he has no defensive mechanics. Those attack stat numbers are dreadful. Like, he does need quite a bit. But I have hope that, you know, Dokkan has given us some good free-to-play characters. They can continue to do that. So, let me know what you guys think of Bardock. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.